You are that person's assignment. Simple. And being a person's assignment is not a diminishment of your worth nor the value of that relationship. Some people simply come in to enrich our lives. If you were broken when they came to you, it's very easy for you to assume that this person was your savior. We all have been there. When we're broken, we're typically desperate. And that person can feel like a lifeline. That person can feel like that little slice of hope. They can feel like that anchor in your life. And we mark people as saviors when we feel as though they found value in us in a moment where we couldn't find value in ourselves. Sometimes people come into our lives and they remind us of our worth. They introduce us to new possibilities. They help us think differently. They give us this confidence that we were missing. They help us feel like we're not alone, and we never forget that initial impact they had on us. But sometimes, baby, you have to realize they are simply just a part of that chapter in your life. Passion from a connection doesn't mean that it's permanent. Sometimes connections lack that permanence that a bond is actually built on. And that's simply okay to understand that for a time you were connected to somebody. But time itself, as time passes by, it'll tell you when it's time for those paths, you and that person's paths, to diverge. Y'all served your purpose. And in that process, either both of you or that person, whoever, evolved. Not all relationships and connections were crafted for eternity. And I know that's a harsh reality, but show gratitude. Be grateful that that person was assigned to your life and something came out of it because there was a lesson, and wish them the best. I carry this in my life and I hope I can pour this into yours, but endings are simply an invitation to new beginnings. And you got this, baby. Bye.